Hey, PlusOne, it's been a while. Hope you had an amazing Independence Day. The sun is high, it's hot, and we're working our butts off. Appreciate everything you guys have been doing. You can tell that call volume's increasing both on Rosetta dedicated, No-No's increasing their volume, all around. So make sure you've got a nice, comfortable seat, and let's make some money and take some calls. It's Heber and I today, as you can see. Tom is out today at a softball tournament with his daughter, so let's all wish him luck. He'll be back soon, and so I'll give some updates here on No-No in a second. Let's take it on over to Heber, and hopefully during that process, Gil will join us as he's traveling into the office right now. He's got a long commute. All right, Heber, what updates do you have? It's been a while.
Yeah, looking out the window, we're pretty backed up northbound and southbound over here in Hilldale. I don't know what's going on. Maybe people going to see the new hardware store. So had a grand opening last week, so I guess people are still backed up. Couple things on my end. We've got some Beachbody trainings coming up, and in the Salt Lake and the St. George office. These will be hosted by myself and Marion, and usually when I say that, it's pretty much Marion because he dominates the time, which we love his energy. So they're not required for the offices, but I highly recommend that you sit in on these if you're in Salt Lake and St. George, being that Marion will be there and lighting you guys up and giving you some momentum and some encouragement on these Beachbody calls. A couple updates on routings for Beachbody. On Tuesday, I worked with traffic, and we are now routing you according to your ARPL. So be on the lookout for that. If you have any questions about what that means, get with your MC, and they can discuss that with you. Let's see, what else do I got? Hilldale and Cedar City, after our Beachbody trainings, we put together a little contest for each of you to come up with a name for what we're going to call the calls that I'm listening for on the customer experience. And I've only received one email from Cedar City. It was Megan Miles. Forget, is her name Megan or Megan, Dan?
Megan
in Cedar. And I only got one in Hilldale from Eliza. So that contest ended a long time ago, but we can extend it if I get some more emails in today, and we'll end it today. Other than that, Gil's here. He just barely walked in. Do you want to come into the camera?
Let's take it on over to Gil.
All right, here he comes. Anyway, back to you. You guys have a great weekend.
Thanks, Heber. So it sounds like Gilbert will be joining us here shortly.
Yep.
Cool. Hey, guys, I just want to give a shout-out to everybody. No-No is really coming a long way. They're increasing their call volume. Our performance is going through the roof. Let's keep it up. I don't know what the change is, but Tom's been doing a good job of keeping everybody informed, keeping everybody updated on the changes. Hey, Gil. And if you got questions or hey, here's another thing, another thought. Colleen was in here. She gave an hour presentation, kind of a training. That was recorded, and I don't know if it's sent out, but I'll make sure that I find out where it's at and get it on the dashboard. It was pretty impressive. Obviously, there's several of you that I would love to get in here and do a No-No training to help the agents that have just got some questions, or if you're new, go ahead. I'll get that up on the dashboard. Let's watch that. Chirobac, they're increasing their call volume steadily, and we're fighting for that number one spot. So let's kick it in gear. Start studying more on that value proposition of the Chirobac. If you haven't used one, if you haven't seen one, get with your MC right away. This product is amazing. It's powerful. I'm sure I've got some other updates, but let's take it on over to Gilbert, and I'll kind of look up Tom's file right now and see what other updates I can give you. Good morning, Gil.
Morning.
Do you have a traffic report?
Yeah. It's raining cats and dogs out there. And
that's a weather report.
Back from point of the mountain to the office. Not a pretty sight.
Wow.
So I want to talk about everybody's favorite campaign really quick, attacking anxiety and depression. We're going to be receiving a serious bump in volume over the next 2 to 3 weeks, on into the fall maybe. We could receive as much as 100% increase in the total number of calls that we're taking here at PlusOne.
Wow.
What that means for you, the agent, is that you're going to be receiving a lot more calls, and it's going to become more important to your score, more important to your paycheck, and more important to your success at PlusOne. So for those of you that are struggling with it, please get with your MC and get working there. For those of you that are excelling on it, then congratulations, you just received a pay bump. We all know that A&D pays very, very well for those who perform. And then also they'll be increasing the price coming not next Monday, but the Monday after that. There will be a $40 price increase from $360 to $400, and they've tested it at 2 other centers, and performance actually went up a little bit. So I wouldn't anticipate that it'll hurt conversion much, if at all. But it'll definitely contribute to the overall health of the campaign, and you should be aware of that so that when it happens, then you're not taken by surprise. Anyway, that's what I want to talk about today, and back to you, Dan.
Thanks, Gil. Just a note, we'll be working on additional volume on Time Life as well. That campaign continues to grow, and Gilbert and I are working on increasing the weekday call volume, so it doesn't hit so the bulk of it isn't so much on the weekends. So we're working on that as well. You guys are loving those calls. The third parties continue to get better. Hopefully Gilbert and I will put out a time when we're in the St. George and Cedar City offices for third-party training, or kind of a refresher on that. So,
third-party training is scheduled for next Thursday in St. George.
Next Thursday in St. There it is. You ask, you shall receive. Thanks, Gil. That's all I've got on my end. I appreciate it, Gil and Heber. Tom, have fun today, buddy, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Have a great weekend.
See ya.
See ya.